Por favor, eu te fiz uma pergunta, pô. Acaba comigo!
They had their body armor. I had mine. That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision. Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste. Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking. Drunk it, then blown my head off.
Que porra você tá tentando fazer? Quebra as pernas dele! Cadê seu respeito?
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Vou mudar de posição! Me dê cobertura! Vira homem, vai! Vira homem!
Agora a tua vez!
Atirem nele! Sua cobertura!
Mete bala nesse tiro, filho de uma puta! Atira! Fogo nele! Aponte junto ao alvo!
Atirem assim que ele estiver na mira!
Agora a tua vez!
Bate de frente aqui, pessoal! Elimine o alvo! Tô caindo fora, me dê cobertura!
Aqui!
Você não tem como lutar contra um exército!
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running. And of course, they were headed my way.
Filha da puta!
E aí, fera? Prova um pouquinho disso aqui! Vou mudar de posição! Tudo bem, rapaziada? fera! Logo um pouquinho de...
Presentinho pra você aí, seu monstro!
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving. I saw the elevator doors were open. Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Como você está?
Vou encontrar um túmulo pra você, otário! Como lutar contra um exército? Quando alguém for, mude a posição. Temos mais contingente. Você não tem chance nenhuma. Eu fui atingido. Você não passa de um cadáver pra mim.
Mata esse filho da puta!
Atirem nele!
Indo!
Você tá vivo, velho? Você quer morrer?
Sou melhor que você, cuzão! Estou te dando cobertura!
Mano, você tá bem? Você não consegue se esconder, rapaz! Estamos em maioria aqui, maluco!
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should I still didn't know.
Mete bala nesse aqui!
Alguém me cobre, porra! Eu tenho que sair fora! Vai!
Já peguei, cacete! Vamos eliminar o da polícia que ele faz...
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. The bastards had me locked in. This was a waste of time. The doors were all locked. There had to be something else I wasn't seeing. If I didn't do something soon, I was going to be crying myself to a very long sleep. My eyes and throat burned, but at least there. I'd seen enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end.
Vamos! Mantenham formação!
I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had Ufe killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab. I had to push on.
Hey, pal.
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past. More goddamn security doors. Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
Tem certeza que quer fazer isso, mano?
Eu vou sair fora daqui!
Pode vir todo mundo! Tira nele, porra! Tira nele! Vai correr aqui, meu!
Special Forces painkillers.
Mata esse filho da puta! Bala nele, porra!
Não me mata, não me mata! Caralho, caralho, bicho! Essa porra tem que morrer!
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Puta que pariu! Você tá vivo, velho!
Pega ele!
Vamos! Vai, avança!
Vamos, vamos! Pode pegar ele, porra!
Frente! Vamos acabar com essa merda agora!
Vamos indo!
Se estiver na
Beleza,
mira,
rapaziada, bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor! Ele não parece estar morto!
Filho da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
Vai logo! Você sabe o que você tá falando, mano?
Sim,
you for all the fine work! I'll think of you when I get my promotion!
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
You are doing
Come, todo mundo!
You shouldn't have listened to that idiot, Da Silva! You even see what a job you are! I hope I didn't want to kill you! What are you hoping to achieve here?
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!
Every last one of those bastards. Now that I made it through check-in. Come on, you bastards.
Evacuando, evacuando! Vai, vai, evacua!
felt like my vacation was coming to an end.
Vou atirar nele, vai, vai!
Cessar fogo! Não vai sobrar nada, galera!
Olha o meu braço! Você vai morrer! Ele me pegou! Não tô morto ainda, cuzão! Meu braço!
These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet. The doors lead in the direction of the main terminal. There were UFE all over the airport and civilians were being moved out. Looking at it one way, shutting down the...
Traga esse traseiro aqui, eu te dou cobertura!
those things past the TSA. gate had opened at the other end of the departure lounge. A gate had opened at the other end of the departure lounge. Perfect. Grenades.
E aí, fera? Explode um pouquinho de sabia.
I'd rather not be blown up today. They weren't here. I had to keep moving down through the airport. It didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on. Chances were I wasn't going to be alive much longer. So why not get a buzz on? If I was going to be able to turn the power on anywhere, it'd be in the office. It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both. Trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both. Trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both. and we were off. I felt like I might be able to recharge for a second. At least until we pulled into the station and met more murderous assholes. It didn't work out like that. Of course, there'd be a tram full of goons trying to derail me. Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express. The tram was slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me. This was my stop. It had taken me right into the heart of it. Becker's gimps were everywhere, so he and Bronco must be close. The smart move would have been sticking with De Silva and going straight to the hangar, but when was I ever about smart moves? I'm a dumb move guy. Hey Max, we'll drive onto the runway. No thanks, let me walk in the main entrance. I'll put a big shit-eating grin on my face and let these assholes take turns trying to kill me. That's my style, and it's too late in the day to hope for change. Boy, were they throwing numbers at this problem. But then, I'd chosen to be here. I wanted this. Was it redemption? Not really. It was pathetic desperation, and not much else. The further in I got, the more guys I saw. Becker wasn't running a police force. He was running an army. These guys were better trained and better equipped than anyone I'd seen out here. And I'd seen some mean sons of bitches. The mission was screaming suicide, but I didn't give a damn. At least I'd die being a pain in the ass. There the bastards were, sneaking off in their rich kid's toy.
Eu tenho tudo sob controle. Tenha uma boa viagem, senhor.
I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker! Mr. Payne, I believe you had something to say to me. Mate ele! Mate ele agora! Não! Não! Não!
Me dê cobertura! Agora!
What do you expect to achieve here, Mr. Payne?
I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker.
Apenas tente! Continue
No one is paying you to be here, Max. Seu merda!
You think Victor's gonna wait for you?
Filho da puta! Filho da puta!
We ain't gonna walk away from all these dead bodies, pal.
Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death, and I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Get the plane! Get in, Max! Guys are running in over on the right! Look there! Right! I don't know how much more we can take! I'm feeling extremely uncomfortable! Ay! Shit! Shit! Shit!
That about sums it up.
They don't want us getting down this runway! They behave like an army and they're equipped like one! Dead ahead! I'm normally a behind-the-desk kind of cop!
Only I've been one of them, too.
We're getting hit!
That's them. Mortar's closed.
Wait, Max! No! Stop! Max! We have what we need on him now. Let him enjoy a trial and a spell in prison. Let him suffer. Trust me.
You know I'll walk. You'll walk with a limp!
Of the City Police's Special Forces Unit, who have been implicated in human trafficking, has been disbanded indefinitely. Meanwhile, Victor Bronco, the politician at the center of the scandal, who is accused of laundering money from the scheme to fund his political campaign for mayor, was yesterday found hanged in his police cell. It's not yet clear whether his death was a suicide or simply retribution for his part in a scandal that has so many families missing loved ones that were kidnapped and killed. City officials say a full investigation
Local
is
justice.
underway.